Hey everyone, welcome. My name is Samantha. I go by Thrifty on a Dime on all my social media platforms, as well as Facebook Marketplace, Poshmark, eBay, Mercari. So be sure you check me out over there. I will be putting out more content as far as reselling related, business related, motivation, positivity. So if you aren't already, be sure you do hit that subscribe button and the little bell notification. It will let you know as soon as I post something. Also, be sure to like the video. It does help me out, guys, and it just lets me know that you do appreciate the content that I put out for you. So I'm going to let you guys know where I've been at. I know it's been a few months, so I want to kind of give you an update video of what I've been doing and kind of a little bit of small goals that I plan to implement very soon. So I also plan to be putting out at least one video a week for you guys. Hopefully I can ramp it up to 2, but I am doing quite a bit of stuff right now, so I'm gonna kind of ease in slow. But basically, as some of you know, if you have been following me, you know I just recently had a baby. Well, not recently anymore, but kind of recently. Back in September, I had my second daughter. And before that, I was working as a nurse at a local nursing home. So it was like 5 minutes from my home. It was awesome. I loved it. But then right before I had my daughter, I was actually offered a position internally, which was as agency nurse supervisor. And I gladly accepted that position because I would be able to work from home. And all I would be doing is basically scheduling nurses and CNAs to go work at different facilities. So if they're short-staffed, maybe they had a call-in, I help staff the home with nurses and CNAs. And I get to do that from home, but I also get to leave and go work the floor if my agency nurses can't pick up and they really are desperate for a nurse. I will pick up hours as well. But for the most part, I do work from home. So that was right before I had my daughter, and then literally 1 month after that, I had my daughter. And, you know, it was kind of a whirlwind. She came a little bit early. So although we were ready, because, you know, it was down to the final month, of course you had to be prepped and ready. Otherwise, it was like kind of last minute. But anyways, yeah, I had a really good birth. Painful, but it was really good. And she's here. She's almost 4 months old now. She will be like in a few days. So I'm really excited. I've been trying to get a routine with her, as well as my business and working from home. So I've tried to figure out nap scheduling and feed scheduling and all of that. So I have felt like a crazy woman for a little bit. But now that she's finally sleeping through the whole night and she's kind of starting to get a little bit of a nap routine, I have slowly been able to do more business work and stuff that I want to do online for myself. So that's kind of what I've been really doing recently. We decided to buy a storage unit, well, not buy, rent a storage unit, and I've moved most of my inventory there, and I do have it set up like a shop, which is awesome. So if I decide I ever want to have somebody come shop there, I can. But for the most part, it's just for me to pull inventory as it sells and either, you know, ship or send it out locally. Well, my dog just fell off the couch, if you heard that bang. So let me get refocused here. Yeah, we got a storage unit, and the main reason why we got a storage unit is because my basement flooded. My sub pump quit. And although I didn't have my inventory in the basement per se, I had a little bit of a crazy week before my basement leaked, which was 4 pallets decided to come a week earlier than they were supposed to. So I wasn't quite ready to take that inventory in. I decided to put one of the pallets in my basement, and it was mostly items that were still in the packaging. So it was stuff that I could, you know, sit on the concrete floor or could sit on the tables down there. And then I was like, you know, I've lived here almost 4 years. Nothing's ever happened like this. And then, of course, Friday the 1st of the year, my basement decided to flood. So I did have some casualties since I decided to add some of the new pallet downstairs. So when that happened, that was my motivation to really figure out, am I going to get a commercial space for rent, or am I going to get a storage unit? And we had looked at some commercial spaces for rent, and I really was gung-ho for doing that. I was so excited. We were going to do that. I mean, he's going to be doing woodworking. I'm going to be reselling. It would just work out for more space. And then there was no commercial spaces that really fit what we were trying to do, because I don't want a commercial space that people are going to think, oh, it's a shop. I could come in and, you know, shop around, because I'm mainly online. And although one day I might want to have a shop, right now I just don't really want A, that overhead, and B, I just don't want traffic. I don't want to have to be there all day. I want to be able to leave and go as I want. So really listing online gives me that flexibility, so they can shop whenever they want, and then we can set up a meeting time, what works best for me or them, or it would be me just pulling and shipping it. With that being said, a storage unit was the most feasible as far as cheapest for what we were needing it for right now. So the goal eventually is to definitely have a machine building, kind of converted machine building barn, metal one or whatever, with my business and his business in it, so that we can split it and then it'll all be in there. But for now, my storage is in a storage unit, and then I have also our garage is half set up with his stuff and half set up with my stuff. I can't decide if I want to set up a corner for pictures out there or if I want to set up something in my basement. So that will be to come. I will show you guys kind of the photo setup that I decide to do eventually. Let me make sure I am not forgetting anything. Oh, my main reason for getting a second space, some people are probably going to be like, is that even worth it? Do I need to think about getting a second space? If you're not quite there yet, don't worry about it. Plan ahead. I've been reselling for 5 years now, and I've had it out of my house the entire time. Well, I've decided that for peace of mind, for space, and for the ability to grow and get bigger and be able to have more, I need a second space. And what was great about that is now I'm going to be able to get everything out of my house, so that when I walk in that front door, I'm not surrounded with reselling stuff, which is something that's on my mind, I feel like 24/7 when you're surrounded by it. So with me removing that, it's going to give me peace of mind to stay focused more on, you know, either family time if I'm done working for the day, or, you know, cooking dinner if I'm done working, so that I don't have to kind of squeeze by, you know, my inventory or my totes. So for one, peace of mind. For two, I'm going to be able to buy more now. I know that sounds very deadly, which it can be. You have to buy smart. But I do have the ability to grow more. So with this, I can also hire employees, which would be someone who I trust, because I have a very a small circle of people I would trust with, you know, the keys to the storage unit or anything like that. I can hire people if I want to. They can also come and work here, or I can train them and they can work from home. So with that being said, I can grow, I can get more items for the storage unit. You also have to think about if I was leaving for a job. So say I worked at, I don't know, Starbucks. If I worked at Starbucks, every morning I would wake up, morning, whatever, compare it to whatever you want to. Every morning I would wake up, get ready for work. I would get my clothes on, shoes on, name badge, whatever, and leave for work. Get in my car, drive to work. You know, if I need keys for work, whatever. You get into work, you clock in, etc. So with that being said, one thing that was deterring me from getting a storage unit also was the thought of, okay, it's kind of a lazy thought, and I know a lot of us have it, is, man, I'm going to have to go there almost every day. I like to ship daily, so maybe you have a once a week or whatever, and that's fine. I like to ship daily because I have so many sales. I don't like to do it. I don't like to wait, because then it's extremely overwhelming. So my thought is, it's basically the same if I go to the storage unit, have to enter the number, wait for the gate to open, go open my storage locker, pull the inventory, lock my storage locker, leave, wait for the gate to open, and then finally leave the facility. I was thinking to myself, geez, I don't want to have to do that every single day. But then I also thought about it like, wait, Sam, snap out of it. That's a negative thought. That's a lazy thought. We can all think that way. But in reality, if I was leaving from my job at Starbucks, if I had to go clock in, if I had to grab keys for that, it would be the same thing, except I get to make my own time. So if I can't go there in the morning, I can go there in the afternoon. So I get to decide the time. But it would basically be like me having a job that I had to clock into every day. So I need to get out of that mindset that, oh man, I really have to do that every day to go get my inventory. Yes, you do. If you want to grow your business, yes, you do. You need to create it like a business, create it like a storefront. Don't be lazy in those thoughts like, dang, I don't really want to do this every day. Then why do you want to have a business? So just realize that is one thing that I really want to focus on this year, is realizing that your thoughts are so powerful in consuming your day and, guiding where you go. So just really switch those around. And that is something that's really helping me stay focused and be able to create more content for you guys now, is creating a better schedule, switching my negative thoughts around, realizing we all have the same hours in a day. It just depends on how you use them. So with all this being said, I've been delegating tasks. I've been paying people to do certain tasks for me. I've got a storage unit. I have this super awesome planner now that breaks it down by hours. So every night I just kind of sit here at my desk and kind of plan. Well, I shouldn't say every night. I'm going to be every night. One thing also is we started working out in the morning. So now I'm waking up early, even just a 20-minute quick workout, because we feel better with a better routine. We're starting to eat better here. So I've got a lot going on. But now I plan to put out something every week for you guys. I plan to help you guys learn, I help you guys grow. So if you have anything that you would like me to cover, any kind of questions about reselling, how I stay motivated, or organizing my day, and stuff like that, please leave that in the comments below. Or even if you just want to say hi, I'm so happy to have put this video out for you guys. And I just can't wait to put out more content. So be sure to subscribe, like this video, share it, follow me on Instagram, guys. And with that, I hope you have an amazing day.